we fund three-letter agencies who at this moment seem hell-bent on going rogue politically and keeping America's interests last at the service of the Democrats. Maybe it's time for someone else on the outside, someone not of the swamp, to get to the bottom of this. So our next guest has a fresh proposal, no surprise. As member of the House Oversight and Accountability Committee, Colorado Congresswoman Lauren Boebert very much sees all the ways government is broken. She knows the FBI and Mayorkas at Homeland Security cannot be trusted. In the name of transparency, she proposed Elon Musk himself conduct a separate and thorough investigation into the assassination attempts on Trump. Would this work? Joining us now is the Congresswoman herself. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Chanel. It's wonderful to be on. And, maybe we do need someone from the private sector, just like President Trump, to get to the bottom of the murky swamp that is Washington, D.C., and the bureaucrats and those who are deeply rooted in the deep state.
Well, yes, I think the sentiment is roundly shared by so much in this country. And the idea that Elon Musk, who has taken some pretty messy projects and straightened them out, it's not wrong to think that he could do something incredible with a private investigation. But if he were to do that, what would you like to see from Musk if he were to take over this kind of investigation at this scale?
Well, it's hard to say that we would get real answers this year, and especially under the Harris-Biden regime that we are currently under. All of their bureaucrats and all their appointees are there to serve their best interests and love to keep information away from the general public, even Congress. I sit on the House Oversight and Accountability Committee, and it is near impossible to get real answers from these agencies, whether it's the Department of Homeland Security, whether it's the Secret Service or anyone else, Department of Justice or the FBI. Everything is under investigation. They can't talk about it. Someone else is responsible, so they don't really have the answers. It's not under their purview. And these are the answers that we receive by the agencies that are created by Congress, funded by the taxpayers. And it's really unfortunate. So maybe a private investigation by someone like Elon Musk could be a huge step forward in actually unveiling what has been going on. We seem to be getting more information from the general public's research at times than we do these agencies. So maybe a private investigation with Elon overseeing this could be exactly what we need. We know that President Trump wants to put him as the director of the new government efficiency commission that he wants to set up. Now, this commission would oversee all of the federal agencies and the funding and what they're actually doing and hold them accountable. We used to call that Congress, but if it takes a special commission to do it, then that's the direction we'll go. And if it takes a private investigation from private citizens to really get into what happened to President Trump nearly being assassinated twice, then we'll do that as well.
Well, you raised something I think that's very important to highlight, and the fact that these agencies are not answering Congress and basically shirking their responsibilities, which is when Congress asks questions, they are obligated to answer. Congress is, by virtue of the structures of our institution and the U.S. Constitution, Congress is their boss. They are not responding to their bosses. And I know that one great solution is to just throw our hands up and go to the private sector to get answers. I endorse that. But how do you fix this issue where you have top-level officials at the FBI, at the DHS, at DOJ, just not replying to Congress at all? I mean, they're acting in ways that are fairly unprecedented and absolutely remind you of a wayward toddler.